Hey there everyone, it's Thakard and welcome back to some more Survival Fountain of Youth. So we are doing a brand new playthrough on the channel, the first playthrough on the channel actually. If you didn't see the first episode, you should be able to find a playlist or there's a link at the end to that type of stuff. But if you weren't here, what we're doing, it is a pacifist playthrough. We are trying to avoid killing any creatures outside of ones that are we have to kill due to story missions. So we're going to try and do everything we can to keep all the little critters alive. Should make things a little bit more difficult because we can't just get rid of them. We are doing this on the normal difficulty, just for my sanity's sake, because doing this on very hard would be very hard. All right, let's get to it. Last time we basically got our starting camp area all set up. This time we are going to kind of clear out the local valley of some resources. There we go. We're just going to set up on the starter beach because, you know, no reason to get too crazy. We're already trying to make things more difficult for ourselves. But we're going to go and grab some more of the local resources. And then next episode, I believe we had thought about this already. And we are going to be doing... Can I drop a approved stone head here somewhere? Oh, I hope I didn't lose it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Grab you, we'll grab you. We're going to make that next tool. Improve stone axe. We still have a couple storyline missions we need to do. We need to craft a spindle fire starter. I guess I'm going to wait on that. We don't need to do that quite yet. And we're going to leave this guy here. Just trying to lessen the amount of weight we're carrying around so we can carry back more stuff with us. All right. I have some water, so we'll take some juice from the tree here. Oh, no juice yet. That's fine. Okay. So we got a couple paths. We could go up into the woods. We're going to wait on that. Or we could go up this path, which we will. Specifically, we're going to go and hit up some of these trees. Now, if we do find some critters that have conked on their own for one reason or another, I have noticed that every once in a while a creature will clip into the world, and when they do, they die. I had that happen to me the other day. A jackal clipped into the world that I was fighting, and it like flung up in the air, and then it was dead. It's like, okay. So I had some free jackal parts. We're going to try and take as much advantage of those bugs happening as we can. Because like I said, we're going to try to avoid killing anything if we can. Alright, so this axe is now dead. We can... Nope, we're not going to repair it. We are going to unequip it. We're going to disassemble it. I thought that was going to give it... Maybe it's this one that gives it components back. That would make more sense. They really need to make these small dogs more aggressive because, I mean, you saw where I was at. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. You know, right up next to it, it did not care. All right, so do have a bag here, but those did actually take up all the weight that we kind of have. We'll grab a couple like sticks or something on the way back so we can get up to. You know what? I don't think I actually pulled all the long sticks off of this set of trees, so we'll grab these as well. Then we're going to go down. We're going to grab the citrus. We're going to grab some other fruit in the area. That'll get us up to our max. Nice, we got our next level in gathering. We might have some points to spend. We have 2 points to spend. Question is where we're going to put them. I did spend my very first point in learning 1. That way we can increase the rate at which we gain our skill points by 10%. I think that is very handy. As for the rest of the learning tree, don't get it. Ever. There are a lot of people who will talk about how great learning 2 is. It's so amazing. Every 5th completed survival task gives you 1 perk point. It's not amazing. Don't do it. At least not right now. If they add more stuff to the game that is survival perk related, you can do it then. Because I'll show you here in a second why it's not anything to write home about. Why it's no good. Alright, let's just drop these. Wonderful. Got a bunch of long sticks. Alright. So for the perk point here. We have... Alright. Survival test. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 currently in the game. There are 19 possible survival tests, which means if you get it right away, or if you get it before you get the 5th survival task, you will get 3 perk points. 3 perk points. And that's it. But you don't actually get 3 perk points. Why is that? Well, because it costs 2 in the first place. So right now, all this gives you is 1 perk point. It's like, you're kidding me, right? I mean, that's a joke. I understand it's probably in the game because there are going to be more than just these 19 survival tests. And at that point, it might be worthwhile. But if you were playing right now in the early access before... the initial early access before any of the big content expansions, the new regions. If it's just Bird and Buffalo, don't take Learning 2. It is not worth it. You can use those 2 points in much better ways. So yeah, specifically, we're going to use them on. We're going to use for. Let's do water and sleep. Wonderful. But yes, Learning 2 is a trap. It's a trap. Don't do it. You will regret it. It's not one of those... I mean, I actually had given it higher praise even when I made my perk list. And then I just like messed with it some more. And it was like, no. It's like, I think on my initial perk list, I put in like the C tier maybe? Or the B tier? No, it's an F tier. It's a definite F tier. Now in the completed game, it probably is a B or C tier. But as the game is right now at this current stage, it's bottom of the barrel. Because it's just kind of pointless. All right, so we're going to want to set up a preserving bin, or not a preserving bin. I've been playing a lot of Ark. All right, little dog, you were standing right on the thing that I need. All right, there we go. Problem solved. Let's grab some chamomile. How are we doing on weight? 7.6. That's fine. I might grab one of these big stones on the way back. We're going to hit these trees up. They give you garbage food, but it's food. I mean, these fruits are just like not good. I mean, they're not good. But they will keep you alive a little bit at least. If we look at the stats on them, 6 and 7 ain't great. I mean, on normal, it's not bad. But on hard or very hard, it's just, it's nowhere near useful. All right, let's start heading back. So we've grabbed some citrus, which is very good for fluid levels. It has 15 water, 2 food. It's not good for food, but it's really good for fluid levels. And Platonia, 6 and 7. I mean, it's a nice split, but it's a whatever thing, you know? Lowered our weight a little bit. Allow us to move around a bit. Okay, we need to get some of these guys. I think we're going to need like 5 of them. We'll go up towards our max weight. We max out at 33, so we can get, well, 33.6, so we can do that. All right. Close enough. Gonna slow us down a bit, but that's fine. Wonderful. One of the things you did see me use on that small dog is the block ability. The ability that the developers are for some reason thinking of getting rid of because people don't know about it. Well, hopefully, if you are watching this series, you will now learn how important that block ability is. Because, hey, that's basically what we're going to do through the entire game. We are going to block all the way through the game. Okay. Drop off. Okay. Some stones down. Boom, boom. Wow. Some flowers. Okay. It's going to want us to cook. I think we can do that. It's starting to get dark. Getting close. We're going to want to have some more sticks, obviously. It wants us to make a baby fire starter, which we don't need because we literally have a actual fire starter, but we need it for the mission. I think it's also going to have us make some bandages, probably. So I'm glad we picked up a whole bunch of those. So let's make the spindle, right? Yes, spindle. Uh, 3 hours. Probably should have grabbed a couple more off that other tree. You know what? We're not actually going to have to light that thing with with the spindle. %60 ignition chance versus a 20%. It's just... All right. some fuel. Grab some bark. Okay, we are making a steamed leaf bandage. Yep. Since we're here already, let's make some chamomile. Just so we have one, just in case we get ourselves sick. What else next? Craft mapping charcoal, we will do that. Boom. Wonderful. Excellence. And that is going to be, how long do we have on these guys? Still pretty long. All right. Extinguish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? I should have lit my torch. Because now I can't really build because it's dark. And I wanted to build a box. Oh, it'll probably want me to make a normal box first. I'm going to need some more branches for that. Said 2? Yes, 2. 1, 2. Slight waste of time there, but whatever. Toss that over there. All right. We're going to need some more sticks. No use in finding a cartography tree right now. We can't climb it. Or we could climb it, but it can be pointless to climb it at this time of day. We are starting to run low on energy, so we can take a nap pretty soon. I'm going to go grab some more sticks off these brambles. A whole bunch of these. That way we don't have to go stick hunting anytime in the near future. I say that, but we'll probably run out of these pretty dang quick. How much weight we got left? Quite a bit. Let's be slightly stupid. And peeking. How much stamina we got? We're at 26, okay. So we can be slightly stupid. Spend a little more time out here grabbing some resources. Alright, we're on the snake lookout. I think there's a hibiscus bush over here somewhere. There's the hibiscus bush. There are sometimes snakes in this area though too, so I'm going to be careful. Grab some of those. I hear a snake. It's over there. This is the bread tree. Or that's the bread tree. Grab some breadfruit. Just being cautious in the woods here, guys, that's all. How are we doing on weight? We're getting there. All right, we'll go. All right. Okay. Gonna kill that. We're not gonna be harvesting anything else this evening, so we will no reason to burn out our torch. I know it makes it harder for you guys to see stuff, but makes it easier for me in the long run because I still have a torch. And replacing these torches is going to be very difficult because we aren't going to be killing stuff, so we will have no source of oil, which makes life hard. All right. We're going to upgrade this bed as well in the morning. Let's just do a little bit of sleep. Can we get a storage box up and running anytime in the near future? Not a storage box, a rain catcher. Raid. Okay. So we have some place for all of our foodstuffs. Oh, can't quite reach that one. Okay. This will also keep these starfish a lot longer for us, which means we don't have to cook them right away, which is wonderful. Might be going, why are you putting tree bark and mushroom tinder in your box? Well, that's because this box will contain all the stuff related to cooking. So fire starters and stuff go in this box. It makes sense in my head, and that's all that matters. We will also put, right now, we'll also put medicinals in this box as well. We'll make a separate box for them later on, but for now they will sit there. And we will toss all these leaves on the ground. Oh. Ow. That happens every once in a while. It's much scarier on the harder difficulty levels where drops actually hurt. Alright, so, Alright, we could make a coconut rain collector. And we have this stuff for it, so... We don't have a hammer yet. So we'd have to make a hammer, which means we'll have to have a workbench. So let's get the workbench placed. Just going to keep it under the tree for right now. You know, getting in the way of all of my setups here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's the one that I wanted. 2 ropes, 4 of those and 2 of those. There we have that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that what it was? Right. Make these into... Oop. How about we make both of them into the rope? There we go. That's why I was also not rushing to get the rain collector started, because I knew as soon as I would finish said rain collector, it would stop raining anyways, so... Alright, we now can make some much nicer things. I'm going to make a liana belt, so 2 liana rope, a wide leaf, and an arrow leaf, primarily because it allows me to stick another one of my tools on my belt, which will save me weight. And it also allows me to walk around with just my fists. Because another thing that we can do, we are pacifist, but sometimes if you injure something enough, it will run off. So if we need to, we will punch something in the throat until it decides to leave us alone. That way, it will live. So yes. So we need to get more liana rope. Better grab 2 of them. Oh. No, I did need one of those. I need one more. I need some more wide or narrow leaves. That'll work. You know what? Hang on a second. Let's go get a drink of juice. All right. We have juiced up. We are all juiced up. Need one more rope. There we go. Is it getting dark? Yes. We had a 21% chance of injury there, but you know what? We took it. All right, so now we can have another thing here, but it also allows me to put away this stupid axe and just have an empty screen, which I also like quite a bit. Okay. What else do we want to do before this episode ends? Let's grab a couple more layouts for the base here. Let's upgrade our... I guess it will sit there, okay. It wouldn't before. 3 long sticks. 1, 2, 3. How many does this guy need? Or it does need to be moved, okay. Change. Move. Change. Move. There we go. Now we can... I'm assuming... I think this thing is probably going to want me to move it anyways when I try and upgrade it. There we go. So this one will require 3 small stones, which we have. 1, 2, 3. And this one will require 3 big branches, which we have, or long sticks, that is, not big branches. Do we build these right now with a 20% chance of injury on both of them? Yeah, why not? Screw it. Live dangerously and injured. Alright. But that's also why we made this bandage. Which will be nice too, because it will also heal us up overnight. It will actually give us some healing, so it's not all bad. We're going to have some of these stupid Plantonia things. There we go. Ate all those, and now we are going to sleep up. Heal up as much as we can. Wonderful. Excellent. It's a new day. So we now have a better bed, better cooking station. We have our first workbench. We could climb that tree as the last thing we do. You know what? Let's do that. We're going to need to make a rope so we can go climbing. So we're going to need more liana again. All right. So, oh, they moved the liana tree up here. That's different. That's not where the liana tree was. It was further down. They did move that. They moved that liana tree. All right. I know that they had said that they had moved some stuff. I just hadn't noticed it. Okay, so today we cleared out... You know what? We're going to take a look at what we did today from up here. So ooh, a little bit of lag there for a second. Today we cleared out this starting valley. Look at that. Clear the starting valley out. We grabbed all the long sticks there are. We grabbed the citrus. We grabbed the plutonium. Grabbed some sticks and some other things. We completed a lot more of our little starting missions. Yep. There we go. We're going to come over here. We're going to raid the eggs. Can't really use 9 of them, but we'll use 8 of them. Huh. So let's think about this. Do worms, if we start fishing, does that count as pacifist or non-pacifist? We'll have to say what the people say. I'll leave it up to the viewers. Whether or not fishing goes against our pacifist tendencies. All right, so we're up here. Let's do our mapping. And that's how we will finish up. Wonderful. Yeah, that liana tree, that's a brand new liana tree because this used to be the only one up here. So that's nice. They did add a liana tree. I think they added that stone pile or they added another stone pile down here as well. Oh, that's the new stone pile they added right there. Yeah. All of them are in the jungle. Okay, cool. Tutorial completed. You can now follow the story or explore the world on your own. We will do that. But that is where we are going to end. We are in a good state. And starting up next episode, we will go down to the grotto. We will disassemble everything there and get a little bit more of our story going. And then it's a survivalistic block fest until we can search out all the other islands and figure it all out. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. I will catch you next week with some more Survival Fountain of Youth, the Pacifist edition. Peace and love, y'all.